Welcome to Coral Springs, Florida. This vibrant city is a great place to start a new chapter in your life. Whether you're moving with your family, or you're looking at career change, or simply wanting to find a peaceful lifestyle, you'll find plenty of options here in Coral Springs. So what do you need to know about moving to Coral Springs in 2023? Well, here's some of the things that to consider. First and foremost, want to look into the housing market. There's plenty of options available, from apartments to condos to villas, single-family homes, and townhomes. And the prices and the price points vary, so in Coral Springs, there is something for everyone. Then you want to take into consideration some of the key factors, such as cost of living, education, crime, safety, schools, and of course, what to do, where to go, and places to see. Hey, it's Kevin Morris with the Morris Group. Welcome to our channel, Living in Fort Lauderdale with Kevin Sues. This is a place to be when you want to know anything and everything about dining, dancing, living, working, playing, and of course, moving to Coral Springs in 2023, the things that you need to know. So now there are many factors to consider when thinking about relocating. So you're going to want to stick around and find out what the locals have to say. So you can email us, you can text us, you can DM us, you can drop us a phone call, or you can jump to the head of line by go ahead and clicking on the Zoom link and setting up a time where we can sit down and discuss your specific questions, specific needs, specific wants. Coral Springs, Florida tends to be on the more expensive side, but it's also affordable compared to some of the neighboring cities like Parkland and Boca Raton. Okay, the cost of living is about 17% higher than a national average. The median household income in Coral Springs is around $77,000. which is actually 38% higher than the state of Florida and over 40% higher than a national average. However, Florida being a tax-friendly state with low cost of living, and there are some purchases that you don't have to pay tax on, some of the essentials like diapers and groceries and whatnot. Also, keep in mind, Florida does not withhold a state income tax. So for many folks coming down here from states that have state income tax withheld, it's almost like getting something of a pay raise. On the other hand, since Florida has some of the highest statewide average temperatures during the summer months, the cost of living can be higher than some of the other areas. But location does play a significant role. So whether you're in areas where it's very, very hot or very, very cold, you're going to see fluctuations in the cost of living, especially when it comes from utilities, clothing, and other things to support the lifestyle. The most significant factor in moving is going to be basically where you're going to live. The housing market in Coral Springs is neutral. And what I mean by that is a neutral market is a good sign considering the market was a very strong seller's market as recently as a year ago. Basically what happens is more and more people come to Coral Springs, there will be availability in the housing market for folks to choose from, whether it's a condo, a townhouse, a single-family home, or a villa. The median sold price for a home in Coral Springs is roughly $530,000, or about $263 per square foot. And that's on the high end for the single-family homes. For condos and townhomes, it's a bit lower. Okay, this is an 18% increase over last year because of all the changes in the housing market. But we are seeing the rationalization and a moderation in the housing market here in Coral Springs as well as other areas. Other cities around Coral Springs have seen even higher spikes, areas such as Parkland, Boca Raton, and Delray and Boynton Beaches. At the time of this video, there are currently 292 homes for sale in the area. Most of the homes have 2 to 3 bedrooms with 2 to 3 bathrooms and are condos or townhomes. There are a number of single-family homes that are 3 to 4 bedrooms and 2 to 3 bathrooms. In the past 6 months, homes have sold for an average of 96% of the list price. So what that really means is that the ultimate price paid is about 96% of what the folks originally asked for the home. Overall, this is a competitive housing market. Homes are still being sold very, very quickly. On the average, homes are on the market for about 29 days. Now, what that really means is the period of time from when the home was listed to when the home closes is about 29 days. Now, keep in mind, it does take between 21 and 35 days for a house to close, all the process of getting everything closed. So they're basically, what that means is when a home goes on the market and is properly priced, okay, it's going to get picked up very, very quickly. Very rarely will you see homes in the market in Coral Springs for over 60 days. The job market in Coral Springs has grown by almost 2% since 2021. This is an excellent sign for people that are looking to move to the area for jobs. The unemployment rate is a low 2.4%, which is actually less than the state of Florida's 2.85% and significantly less than the overall U.S. average of 3.4%. Finding a job in Coral Springs is a lot easier than many other areas due to a lot of the industry and a lot of the opportunities that have recently come into Coral Springs. You're going to see there's a lot of industries represented here in Coral Springs, industries like retail, healthcare, education, professional services, as well as pharmaceutical, life sciences, logistics, and a lot of emerging technology. So there's a lot of things, a lot of employers and a lot of different industries coming into Coral Springs. Some of the major employers in Coral Springs include Broward Health, Coral Springs, Fiserv, Coral Springs Auto Mall, AB&B Optical. You'll see other areas like JM Family. A lot of employers are coming to Coral Springs. They're finding that the combination of lower cost of living, low unemployment, and high quality, high resident satisfaction make for a very, very good blend, attracting high quality and highly valued employees. Coral Springs is generally a safe place to live in. Crimegrade.org gives Coral Springs a grade of A-. Basically, violent crime is a B-, property crime is an A-, and other crime is a B. Okay. Coral Springs is in the 80th percentile for safety, meaning 20% of the cities are safer and 80% of the cities are more dangerous. The crime rate of Coral Springs is about 16 per 1,000 residents. So basically, your chances of being a victim of a crime in Coral Springs are about 1 in 110. Compared to the surrounding cities such as Parkland, Coconut Creek, Coral Springs is actually high. Parkland is a C, Coconut Creek is a C-. Other areas like Deerfield Beach and Highland Beach are C- and C+. So considering the areas that are around, Coral Springs is actually a very safe place to be. Now, although to be fully secure, you need to always be aware of your surroundings and make sure that you will definitely want to invest in security to protect yourself and your property. Coral Springs is known for its excellent education system. It's part of the Broward County public school system. It's the 6th largest in the country and the 2nd largest, most significant in the state. The school system consists of 240 public, private, charter, and magnet schools, education centers, and technical colleges. Coral Springs has 3 high schools, 4 middle schools, and 12 elementary schools. There is also a number of private, charter, magnet, and parochial schools. Things to do, places to go, and of course, people to see. So Coral Springs is known for its parks and recreational activities, as well as its strong schools and diverse community. The city has around 40 parks, which offers a range of recreational opportunities for residents and visitors alike. Some of the parks may have a fee to enter, but most of them do not charge. The city also offers a variety of community and recreational programs and events for residents of all ages. These programs include sports programs for adults and children, fitness classes and programs, arts and cultural programs, community events and special events, nature programs, and all kinds of senior programs and activities. In addition to recreational activities, Coral Springs also offers a variety of activities for groups, especially for older adults. These include fitness programs and classes such as yoga, Pilates, water aerobics, recreational programs, activities such as hiking, cycling, and pickleball, which has become very, very popular here in Coral Springs. Social groups and clubs such as book clubs, card clubs, and gardening clubs. There are a number of volunteer opportunities such as mentoring programs and community service projects, cultural and educational programs such as lectures, workshops, and field trips, and special events and trips such as day trips, cruises, and holiday celebrations. The senior centers and community centers offer a variety of activities for these older adults. Coral Springs also hosts a number of events like the Food and Wine Festival, the annual Golf Classic, and of course a holiday tree lighting ceremony, which is a not to miss. If you found our video interesting, entertaining, and engaging, please hit the button to subscribe and hit the bell, but also ring the bell, okay, so you get notified every time we drop a new video. Share the videos with your family and your friends so that they can also see what you're looking at, what you're interested in. If you have any questions, please, again, feel free to drop us a note in the box below. You can email us, you can DM us, you can text us, you can call us, or you can skip all that and jump to the head part of the line by go ahead and clicking on the Zoom link and setting up a time for us to sit down and chat again about your particular concerns, your questions, your issues, or anything else that you want to talk about real estate related to Coral Springs or anywhere else. And don't forget to check out our video library. You will find a lot of information about Coral Springs and some of the neighboring cities, as well as some of the things you need to know about real estate here in South Florida. And until next time,